queens and things. This is your girl, Queen Dee Dee, with Dee Dee Said It. What are you doing? Good morning. This cat always stopping in. Good morning, Trouble. Are you? I don't know what we're talking about today. Do you know anything I should be talking about, Trouble? Huh? That's why I didn't see you stop. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Is this gonna be a long day today? Is this gonna be a long day? Oh, you giving me a tale today? So this gonna be a tale of a story? We don't know yet. Okay. All right. That's Trouble, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever met him before. I don't know. It seems like every time I sit here, he go jumping up like he act like he like know about a camera. And don't let that name fool y'all. Y'all know he says his name is Trouble for a reason. Do not let this niceness fool you. Maybe I need to do a little recording one day to take you on a journey to his vet. That he have a big red card. And the red card says, beware. I'm not kidding. He got a red warning across. He don't give nobody a chance until the queen walk in the room and they say, wait a minute. They have to sedate him just to even give him a dip. That's a bath. What you yawning for? Huh? And y'all won't believe I had him since he was probably 3 or 4 days old. That little Haitian man, he came over to my restaurant, asked me, you see my cat? You see my cat? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. Which I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't know my daughter was hiding in people's cat. And then I get in my truck and we get all the way home like 5 or 6 miles up the street. And then the cat come crawling around my feet while I'm driving. Don't even know what's hitting me. I see this little girl was the slippy. She almost like how I talk. I know y'all say I talk so much. I already know that. I'm nothing but a chatterbox. But on to better things today. I don't even know, honestly, I don't even know what the better things are. All I know is I woke up this morning and I was so thankful that I woke up this morning. And I walked out the door. And when I walked out the door, I kind of looked. Matter of fact, before you walk out the door, just take a look. I don't know what that means. I just say before you walk out the door, just take a look. Just turn back around one time. Just turn back around. I know some of y'all do it, but you don't do it the right way. Sometimes maybe what you should do, just turn back around before you walk out the door and just take a look. Go in the bathroom and take a look. See if you like what you see in the bathroom. I don't care if you go to the mirror, look at the floor, see if you like what you see. I don't know. Just take a look. I don't even know what would even make me say take a look. Because take a look at what? I don't know. Well, you can take a look that you're still here today. I can take a look that, I mean, when you look at my refrigerator, honey, you probably ain't gonna see nothing but some avocados and some tomatoes and, you know, then heavy food. Because, you know, my family like heavy food. I'm getting away from all that heavy food. But I still went there and took a look. Because I still needed to know what was in there. Or I'll take a look in the bathroom because guess what? I like going in the bathroom because anybody know me, y'all know I like to do my little challenge. I did that all the time. I used to do that as a little girl coming up when I started feeling lonely. I used to just walk in the bathroom and just I used to peep around the corner at myself, take a look at it. I did. I don't know. I really don't know. But I did like that challenge though. And I would have never in 1,000 years thought that I would still be doing this challenge. Fopping 50. Where they do that at? Up in here. I know one thing. I do feel blessed and highly favored. I'm glad that I'm actually talking to you and the Lord allowed it to be turned off a little bit. You know, because sometimes people always be on this high energy. They be on this go, go, go. They be on this over here. They be on so many different things. And then you don't really take a step back and realize that I guess if you just stop and took a look, you'll see that you got more blessings than you would actually think you have. I think I got more blessings than I think I have. You know, the thing of it is, it's not even a thought for me. It's not even a thought. It's just something that I feel. I feel it organically. And I haven't felt this good in a long time. I kind of feel like when I was like 7 or 8 years old, something was going on with me, and I whispered in one of my auntie's ear. My auntie Linda, I don't think she even remember. I whispered something in her ear the same way I tell my little baby girl, come here, don't you ever not tell me nothing. You need to whisper it right in my ear. Whether it's good or bad, you just whisper it in my ear, and that's between me and you. And she said, okay, bring your ear here. 3 years old. Y'all need to go look at her. Brownie Cakes. Her channel is browniecakesnation.com. Anyway, let me say at Brownie Cakes Nation. Anyway, I knew what I wanted when I was that age. I knew everything that I wanted. I felt it. I felt these things at 8. I felt it because I looked at my hands, and I never understood every time when I looked at my hands, I never understood what those lines meant. I really did. I never understood it. But I also understood that I know exactly what I wanted. That's why I opened up so many businesses, because I already knew that I wasn't meant to work for anyone, because I felt like I was taking orders. And on top of that, as much as I talk to stuff like that, because I know I'm a chatterbox, I will do the takeover in a minute. Even if those people give me their own rules and I start taking over. Like, what? This doesn't make sense. And I used to be like, but this doesn't make sense. I'm real easy to get along with. They'll tell you, anywhere I go and work at, them people love me. Oh. Hey, Black. Yeah, I already told y'all that this is Black Panther. Sometimes when I get on, y'all see me with my black, that mean I'm in Black Panther mood. Anyway, I knew what I wanted, but I never knew how to articulate it, or I never knew what to do. I go on these people jobs, and you know, they always end up with this management position, and a lot of times I turn down those positions because I'm like, And one time I took this management position. I was wrong for what I did, though. I did a little something, but I shouldn't have did. But I had a managerial position there, and they went into bankruptcy. I am gonna tell y'all that. I went into the management and I took this position, and lo and behold, they paid me $41,000, even though I was only like 20-some years old. They knew that wasn't no money. I was like 20, I might have been 26 or 27, maybe 28, because I think by then, did I have Toy? I think I did. So anyway, that's that proud girl, Toy. That's the one that just got a real estate license. Go back and look at the video, like it, share it, whatever you want to do. At least give my baby girl some props now. I mean, how many of us go out and get our real estate license at the age of 21? And she didn't even go to college, but it's okay. Kool-Aid. She didn't go to college. She asked me could she not go, so she didn't go to college. Anyway, I already knew what I wanted, so I had a stumbling block in the road, and that stumbling block was at a young age. I started feeling like women just didn't like me. Like, wait a minute, wait a minute now. Things just wasn't looking good. I just couldn't understand that. And I mean, how do you be 7, 8 years old and start already feeling stereotyped by the women in your life? I think that's what it was. I started feeling like every woman that I came in contact with, like it was wrong. But I met this lady. Her name was Leatrice, and she was dating my dad at the time. And when I left and went to South Carolina, I didn't tell you, I didn't finish, but like I had whispered something in my auntie ear that was going on, And before I knew it, my dad had already came and picked me up. And within like days of me whispering in my auntie ear. And so I get to South Carolina with Leatrice. I mean, I went and visited her that day. One of my talking ass uncles, Uncle Broadus. I go in the living room. Leatrice walk in the house. I'm just being torn away from my mom. Not really torn, but torn. And I walked in the living room. I walked in her house, and my daddy was calling me while I was going in the house, and I didn't come. I kept walking. Uncle Bryce, no, Basta, Basta. If I were me, I wouldn't go on like that, Basta, because you start them up like that. And I got a spanking the first day I got to South Carolina. I'm like, oh my goodness. I said, did my daddy just spank me, and he actually spanked me in front of this man? That ain't gonna happen no more. Yeah, I was upset, but I'm still an only girl though. So that started my journey. I was like 7, 8 years old when I went and moved with my dad. But then he got married. Leatrice was good. I mean, while he was with Leatrice, Leatrice the one, if it wasn't for her, a lot of the times I probably would have been in a darker corner. But I used to be able to go to Leatrice's house, and she would take me shopping. She did a lot of little stuff for me, and I used to make sure that every time I go to South Carolina, I go and visit her. What you say? What happened, Trouble? Trouble, why would you turn over? That cat turned over like I talk too much. Do y'all feel like that? Trouble. Should I keep going, or do I need to leave this story alone? Oh my goodness. Is that a... If you wag your tongue, that means I need to leave it alone. Do I need to go in this story? Is he playing possum? Are you playing possum? Them the freest animals I ever met. Yeah, they're a little freer than a rat. Now, I know rats and stuff like that free, but they don't be coming up to you for you to be rubbing all on them and doing stuff for them and changing litter box. And I mean, they're worse than a kid. At least you're done changing Pampers. These cats, you still change behind, and they so selfish. They don't do nothing for you in your house. You pay attention. Pay attention to cats. They do nothing for you in your house. They just want you to continue to love on them. They're some of the most selfish animals that you can come past. At least a horse lets you ride his bike. On his back, I mean. Anyway, Trump telling me that I can keep it cute and then I can't be mute. So that's what I'm gonna do. This your girl, Dee Dee said it. I brought you something today. I brought you me. Who don't want to be me? If you repeat that sentence back just how I said it, who don't want to be me? Who you come up with? Go in the mirror and look at yourself. Give yourself 30 seconds. If you can't look at yourself for 30 seconds and give yourself an answer as to who you are, then you need to not be looking at me. Or do you need to look at me? Because you should be able to go in your bathroom. You should be able to sit in your car. You should be able to lean your head back every day for 30 minutes and only think about you. I tell you guys what you need to do. Take 5 pictures of yourself. I don't care what environment, whatever environment you want to take, because you the one got to look at them. I don't. I got to look at me. If you repeat that sentence exactly the way you just heard me say it, what do you come up with? I have to look at me. I got to look at me. I went out the door this morning and I just had to decide what's wrong. When I look back at me, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. You're all supposed to come a time in your life you got to reflect. There's nothing wrong with reflecting. I don't care if you're reflecting on something good or something bad. When you talk to people and they say, oh, you always talking about the same thing. And you know why I'm talking about the same thing? I'm still talking about the same thing because I notice nobody is listening to me. But there is somebody that's listening to you. There's always somebody that's listening to you. It's not his fault that you have not acknowledged him in the room yet. But I can assure you when he get ready for you, You're going to do all the acknowledging you need to do. I promise you. You got to learn how to forgive yourself first. So when I tell you to go look in the mirror, I'm telling you to look in the mirror because if you are like me, you guys think that, listen, I think what motivates me so much other than helping someone with their heart, especially when they're going through things, because I do feel like I'm a person. I feel when I don't watch scary movies, and I also don't watch gross stuff. I don't watch scary movies because honestly I feel like I could feel the pain when I watch something scary or violence, somebody hitting somebody, punching them in the face and swelling them up. I feel like I could feel the bruise. I could feel that. Or if I'm watching something gross, if you can't eat from me, anybody will tell you, if you can't eat from me, you can't eat from anybody, because anything gross me out. People scratching their hair, moving in their face while they're in the kitchen, it'll stop me from eating my own food if I do it. I'm not being funny. And I'm very meticulous and particular, and a lot of people tell you that they probably can't say they ever seen me eat from them. I don't know. I honestly get that from my mom, and I'll say my stepdad as well. My daddy is finicky, but he'll eat from people's house. He ain't that cute. So anyway, there's a lot of things that I can't watch. There's a lot of things that I can't deal with. I'm not joking. Anybody will tell you I got my own phobias, and I'm like you ever met a person that's conceited on the inside? I am. I had this conversation, but I'm a person that I probably am a bit conceited on the inside. But guess what? If you're a person that like to get out and take pride in yourself when you walk in those streets, what do you call it? It's different levels to being conceited, but it's also a main level to loving yourself. And that brings me to, I don't watch gross things. I don't like scary movies. I don't like heights. I went on a ride one time. I took my little son. He was 4 years old on that ride. That ride said, wing, swing, swing, swing. You just swing from side to side. And as soon as we swung just like this, we probably was 10 seconds. I held it on as hard as I could. And they were swinging that thing, and it was going like this. And my son was saying, wee, mommy. And he don't know his mommy was about to destroy that whole ride, because I went to screaming and I went to screaming and hollering so bad. Those little kids on that ride got so upset with me. They had to stop the ride. They made me get off the ride. The people really wanted to. Those people really, honestly, I believe they really wanted to put me out of that fairground. I screamed so bad. And then when I got out the ride, I looked back and I said, the ride was still going like this, y'all. I said, I don't know why they waited till I got on that ride and started making it go faster anyway. I truly feel like what they did, they took the ride and they was going like this. And I'm like, no, y'all, you got to do this the right way, because it's either black or white or a little bit of gray in between. I wasn't having it. But anyway, I don't do heights either. But I could tell you what I do. And you're going to think I'm joking when I said it. And I mean every bit of it. I look in the mirror. Or I could watch myself. Like when I get through recording this, you could best believe I like to do this. I like to look at myself in the mirror, because I also got another camera screen that's over here to the top. That's that second me that I get to watch, because I get to watch me right here, and then I get to watch me over there that shows the reactions of what it is that I'm doing. I'll show you how I do it one day. This is how you look back at yourself and look at her too. When I tell y'all better get those pictures. I'm not bringing y'all no messy message today where y'all go to hooping and hollering and crying and all that type of stuff. Though I'm not doing that. Yes, this is my baby girl blanket. She done went and had me buy her a Paw Patrol blanket. Takes the remote. Paw Patrol, please. I said Paw Patrol, please. Yeah, that's brownie cakes. Y'all ain't need brownie cakes? Okay. Okay, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon. This is your girl, Queen Dee Dee _sliding. I don't know what it is. I just love talking to y'all. I don't even be ready to go. Because there's so many things that be going on in my head. Because I already know. Anybody write into me and tell me what that is? I've been trying to figure out what these poems mean. Now, never mind. Y'all keep your thoughts to yourself, child. No, thank you, Jeff. You better keep it to yourself, Jeff. Hey, anybody that know where that came from? Anybody that know where that came from? And you leave it in the comments. You better keep it to yourself, Jeff. Anybody that know where that came from? What song that came from? It's a song. If anybody can tell me what song that comes from, I promise you, the first comment that tells me where that song came from, I'm gonna send a gift to you. I mean, I can't help the comment that come first. I don't give a damn if I don't see the comment till a year. I'll reach back out to you. Because hey, you better get it. You better put the name of that song in the comments. Put it in there early, because y'all know how they say when people blow up, they go to acting like they don't know you no more. Things go to moving different and stuff like that. We all gonna blow up. Kool-Aid. But I am about to go and run a story really quickly. Y'all come over with me. Let's run this story together.